You go with the pipeline now?
Yeah, the pipeline, or, yeah.
Well, the pipeline argument is a silly argument. Of course there will be environmental impacts.
Right.
But if they put it through Canada, through the Rocky Mountains, to ship it to China, there would be more environmental impact than if they come down the Mississippi Valley.
Thank you.
So, you can't put a big pipeline in without some disturbance of the environment. Of course that will happen.
Correct.
But they're going to put a pipeline in. Either it's going to come here and we get the oil, or it's going across Canada, and the Chinese are going to get the oil. I'd like to have the oil. I'd like to have the jobs that go to the pipeline.
Right.
And the environmental impact will be less. It's not like if you stop the Keystone Pipeline, you're going to stop a pipeline. You're not. It's simply going to go somewhere else.
Pipelines already, why can't we have some more? It's just no big deal.
Makes no sense. Bring more.
Yeah.
Right?
There will be a big environmental impact going to the Rocky Mountains.
Well, it just,
down the valley.
it just makes sense, and I know that we want to find alternative fuels. And it always seems like the Republicans or conservatives are painted like they don't care, don't tear up the land, they don't kill the animals. Wait, we don't. And the thing is we want to put in those precautions, but when you're studying alternate fuels, you don't just leap to alternate fuels and say you don't use coal or fossil fuels anymore. And that's what just it boggles my mind. Why don't we? We're paying $4 a gallon in fuel. I'm in transportation logistics. I know it all too well. It kills me, the cost, but it makes no sense that we have there's no balance. There's no, hey, we're going to do some drilling and help the American citizens. It's the same old thing we've been doing since ever.
This is a very complex subject. In 1970, we reached our maximum oil production. We drilled more oil wells than all the rest of the world put together. And the oil we produce today is half what we produced in 1970. It's up a little bit this year compared to last year because of the Bakken oil. But the Bakken oil is 600,000 barrels a day. The world uses 84 million barrels a day. The world uses 1 billion barrels of oil every 12 days. So when you see a field, and rarely will they find a 10 billion barrel field of oil, but when they find one, that will last the world 120 days. Read Hyman Rickover's article. Obviously, oil is finite. It will not last forever. The only question is when. And we now have been able to do horizontal drilling. We're able to do fracking. We knew this oil gas was there before we just couldn't get it with vertical drilling and without fracking. We now do horizontal drilling. The Bakken oil is sometimes only 5 feet deep. Sometimes it's deeper. If you're drilling a well and only have 5 feet of oil, forget it. The well won't pay for drilling. Where you can drill down and go a mile sideways, then it makes a lot of sense to do it. But that's producing 600,000 barrels a day. The Canadian tar sands are producing about 1.5 million barrels a day. The world uses 84 million barrels a day. We were using 21, now we're using 18.5, fortunately, because China's using more, and India's using more.
Brazil grows sugarcane ethanol, and they're energy independent. Now, is there a way to replicate that for the United States?
We can't grow sugarcane like they do. If you look at per capita cars, they have nowhere near as many as we have. They have a wonderful climate. They have the right kind of soil. And they can do with sugarcane what we can't do with corn. Our corn ethanol has driven up corn is $8.90 a bushel. I saw it the other day. And it's driven up the price of corn. Tortillas in Mexico cost more money. And they diverted land from wheat to corn, so the price of wheat has gone up. So our corn ethanol thing has done little to increase the price of fuel. It's done a lot to increase the price of food. It has not been a good. There's something we believe you get no more energy out of the corn than the fossil fuel energy to produce the corn ethanol. It's tight. It's
Sir,
tight. Yeah.
We're a little after 8 o'clock.
Oh, after 8 o'clock. Thank you. Wow. I enjoy these sessions. It's my honor to come here. It's been my great honor to serve the 6th District for 20 years at the end of this term. 20 years I came back on this. And so to pinch myself, this little poor depression kid with
Oh, yeah, hey, look, thanks, well,
Excuse me, I know you're a Board of Education.
No.
He's still in here.
You know, when somebody brings law into a company, they work the law, and they should, and we're sitting here and we see this, and it's like, and then they'll turn around and they'll act like other people are doing it. We're looking going, wait, that was you, you're not.
Yeah, so we're very frustrated. Your law ought to be obeyed.
I'll talk to Diana, I got.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, I want to talk to the video lady here.
Can you tell me how that would be accessible or how people can get a hold of it?
I'd have to check with your staff, but what I can do is I can
So let's go.
Okay, I would like,
I have the ability to do that.
yeah, are you talking conference office?
Yeah.
Or I just want to call him, so call one of their offices?
Yes, 800.
Okay, I'd like to have the DVD on this.
Oh, we do a lot of this.
So that's why I said.
So they were so anxious to get home, they didn't even bother picking up their mail. Frequently, it's the kids with grandkids. You are some little girls, yeah, I guess I did. And the record was there, except those that burned up and expired.
Because it gets tiring having you go around. We need other people.
Rifleman, here it is.
I find stuff all the time, I send it out. 'Cause I'm hoping people, I'm hoping people, I've got my shirt on. It seems like a real.
I spent half my week in Annapolis, so I come
Did he serve in Vietnam also?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We should put a series, but I want easier to get a number of their fire chiefs. I like the idea. A little bit about where I like you guys.
We thank you for his highlight.
How are you?
Fine, how are you?
I'm good.
And I think this is a really good time, and I'd be willing to donate some time
That's in Hagerstown?
to run the little film, and just have a, and do it.
Congratulations. It's nice to meet you.
House resolution. I used to have standard salaries. But all you do is house resolution, something here, we put the word Bartlett, and come up with something. But,
And then look underneath the news section or piece about it as well. I don't know which article it is exactly, but you should be able to find it on the website. It should be underneath recent news.
he knows a little road show.
It's like the house stuff.
Yeah, it's the fire hall.
And then if you have problems finding it, just let me know.
Oh, I enjoy it.
So these guys will help organize it.
Yeah. I always learn so much more from these.
They'll tolerate it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we do one here. We need to do like 4 or 5, and then we'll make it bigger than this one. Yeah, and then I like to brainstorm how to raise money.
What I want to do is hire a building and be the world K through 12.
Right.
Any business for free in the world.
Volunteer.
Oh, to meet with students, to concerns on, to get their first.
Maryland's white water. She's a white volunteer. Yeah.
That's about being a volunteer, is they can talk about your salary and have No, they think they're being taken advantage of. You're working overtime for free or something.
9 weeks today, hard to believe it's been 9 weeks from today, 9 weeks from now. The polls will be closing.
Right. Yeah. The other thing is what happens if you have a major economic blow, like in the former Soviet Union, before the Soviet Union, they didn't pay miners, teachers, policemen, soldiers. They couldn't pay anyone. So they basically have to you work, we may or may not pay you. If you quit, we're not going to want to make any scrap. Just have to pay every day. The vote was, if you show up for work, even though we don't have money, we have to.
You probably set off, so hang off, right?
What size that means? What size of that?
So the question I would ask people is, so the question is, if we had to have a 90% of across the board budget cut in every state, every county, and federal government, how many state police would work? How many policemen would go to work? How many firemen would go to work? Now, those are hard issues. Every state. If I do other ones,
Sir, we have a young gentleman who wants to take a picture.
That's what we need right now.
But anyway, going back